Surgeries are stressful enough, but knowing the complications and problems that could happen while you're under the knife can make a procedure even scarier.
Eyewitness News reporter Jeremy Baker shows us how one company is working to stop problems you may not have known existed.
The future of operating rooms could be cleaner and more organized thanks to big strides in medical technology. A high-tech look at what could be the next big advancement in surgeries were on display today in San Antonio, focusing on everything from pre-op to recovery. For instance, surgical smoke is created when cauterizing tissue can spread 150 chemicals, including 16 EPA pollutants and carcinogenic hazards to patients and medical staff. So much so that it's equivalent to smoking 30 unfiltered cigarettes a day. Now a company wants to eliminate the harmful byproducts of going under the knife, the idea to remove unhealthy surgical smoke created during surgery, just like what's happening to this chicken breast. The surgical team could be inhaling all sorts of things like lung-damaging dust, tobacco smoke, and bacteria, to name a few. Ooh, and that's not good.
So this is Stryker's ESEP smoke evacuating pencil. So it looks very similar to a standard electrosurgical pencil, except it has suction built into it.
Medical surgical errors are the third leading cause of death in the U.S. Retained surgical sponges are the #1 retained surgical item. This happens once every 14 hours in the U.S., and the cost, an average of $600,000 in malpractice impact to a hospital, and close to 5% of surgeries with retained surgical items result in patient death.
The idea to stick a barcode on a surgical sponge.
And the sponges before and after surgery.
The circulator nurse, when he or she has time, will go over to the sponge bucket. And you can see it's very simple. It just adds a second to scan these out.
So not only will the surgical team count these sponges manually, they'll also use technology to make sure no sponges are left in the patient. The SurgiCount is already being used in many hospitals across San Antonio. Jeremy Baker, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.